The internet seemingly hates Pokemon Unite, but I don't. Let's talk about it.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I bring you guys a brand new video today, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the brand new mobile and Nintendo Switch game, Pokemon Unite. Now, Pokemon Unite was revealed to the internet yesterday, and a lot of people were not super stoked about it, and I think a lot of that actually comes from simply expectation. People went into the Pokemon Unite presentation expecting to be blown away with Let's Go Johto, Diamond Pearl remakes, some sort of other amazing Pokemon game, and we were very much so disappointed because we simply got a MOBA version of Pokemon. And I'll be honest, it kind of threw me for a loop, but I'm going to tell you guys why in this video. I think it could be a really good thing for the Pokemon Company International. So just give me a few minutes of your time and let's break it down. And I have to, of course, specify this. I'm not being paid to make this video. As always, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you guys are new, turn those notifications on, of course, for all of our amazing Pokemon content, and please don't dislike bomb me for just giving my thoughts here. I'm gonna give you guys my honest thoughts. First and foremost, Pokemon coming out with a spin-off game through Tencent and TIMI does not mean it's going to impact other Pokemon games in the future. We know that Game Freak is an entirely different studio, so giving another company a chance to make this side game, just like Pokemon Masters and DNA did, just like Pokemon Go and Niantic did, all it can mean is a good thing for the Pokemon Company. Now, I know we don't get that immediate dopamine rush of finding something we want, but ultimately we are going to get a brand new game that may bring in a huge subset of Pokemon fans and new Pokemon fans into the franchise, which could overall create a better experience for everybody. Now, me personally, I've never really played a MOBA game, but they are incredibly popular. When I look at the top ranking games on the Twitch category, I see games like League of Legends and Dota, which really dominate those categories, and if Pokemon enters that space, that could be a massive, massive home run. Until I play this free-to-play game, I'm really gonna hold my judgment off in terms of the actual gameplay experience. But again, I think there's just so much dissonance from people who are expecting it to be something else. Now, I'll be the first to admit I was definitely one of the perpetrators here. I talked a lot about on the channel of a potential Let's Go Johto remake. We talked a lot about a potential new Pokemon game in general, but those were rumors. They were simply speculation based off of some images we had, based on the most recent presentation from Pokemon, and it didn't come to fruition. I'll admit, I was a little bit disappointed too because I was hoping for Let's Go Johto, but ultimately, you can't be mad at Pokemon for trying to do something different. For those who don't know, I studied marketing and business in school, and one of the things that I learned is sometimes you have to listen to the feedback of the customers. Other times, you have to tell the customers what they want. And in this case, I think Pokemon is trying something different and showing Pokemon fans something else. And ultimately, at the end of the day, Unite is a free-to-play game, or at least free to start. And worst case scenario, you try it, you don't like it, and you move on with your life. Typically, these MOBA style games, when they do charge players to play the game, it is simply for cosmetic improvements, and I expect that as well. I can tell you that I've had some conversations in the past about other Pokemon mobile games, and Pokemon themselves are really, really conscious about making sure that they don't try to scam their young audience. They're not going to really go with this loot box roulette system and have it be abused. And I can speak specifically for Pokemon Masters, which is a mobile game that I quite like, and really tell you guys that that game is about as free to play as you could possibly have out of a gacha game. I'm really not concerned about the monetization aspect of Pokemon Unite. I always hear these outcries on the internet about trying to get a Pokemon esport, and the Pokemon Company and Game Freak specifically has continuously failed us time and time again when it comes to that esport aspect, but Pokemon Unite has actually positioned itself in that exact way, so much so that their initial trailer, they actually showed someone commentating and two teams facing off against each other. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but this could really be our first chance for Pokemon to become an esport if they can flesh out and develop Pokemon Unite to be something bigger than it actually is. I really like something my friend Gameboy Luke shared on Twitter. Pokemon fans, Pokemon never takes their time with their games. They always rush and hurry out these really bad games. Also, Pokemon fans, where's my Gen 4 remakes? I think most of us could assume and really kind of anticipate the fact that there was not going to be Gen 4 remakes this year. With the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor DLC, it was pretty clear to me that there was not going to be a new main series game. Until the rumors of Let's Go Johto started spinning around, I really didn't think there was going to be a main series game this year to begin with. We're already getting Crown Tundra. We know Pokemon Go has plenty of updates, and Masters is approaching its 1-year anniversary. They just dropped Smile and Pokemon Cafe, or whatever it's called. And now we know we're getting Pokemon Snap in the future and most likely some sort of main series game next year. But let me make this very clear. Pokemon coming out with Pokemon Unite has no bearing or impact on the development of the next main series Pokemon game. So where is all the outrage coming from? It's pretty simple. People went into this with their hype level set to the maximum. And unfortunately, we were disappointed because it was not what we were expecting. But that comes time and time again, and ultimately, you could blame whoever you want, but at the end of the day, I think if you take a step back and just look at what Pokemon Unite is on its own, it could actually be a really, really cool mobile game. Now again, I'm holding off my judgments until I get a chance to actually dive into it and play it myself, but as of right now, I'm staying open-minded, I'm staying optimistic, and I'm excited to try Pokemon Unite when it finally does come out for the Nintendo Switch and for the mobile devices. Again, a free-to-play game, a Pokemon game, a MOBA game. I've never really played MOBAs. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. It actually looks kind of cool. I think it could be a fun thing to play with friends. And who knows, maybe it ends up being a huge wing and a huge branch off the Pokemon franchise. Worst case scenario, you play it for 5 minutes, you don't like it, you uninstall it, and you keep your hopes set for 2021, when we're most likely gonna get those Diamond and Pearl remakes we've all been waiting for. I wanted to take this video and really collect my thoughts and give you guys my honest thoughts on Pokemon Unite. I've gotten a lot of comments lately saying that I'm some sort of a paid shill simply because I'm interested in this game, or at least open-minded to this game. And I wanna make it very clear to anyone who watches my content both here and on YouTube, I am not sponsored by the Pokemon Company International, nor am I sponsored by Nintendo, and they are most certainly not free from my criticism. In fact, I am very openly a critic of Game Freak on my live streams. But alas, think whatever you want to think. I'm excited for Pokemon Unite, I'm open-minded for it, and I hope to be able to jump into a really cool gameplay experience. I encourage the TIMI group to create a really, really cool game experience, and I hope that it's a lot of fun when all is said and done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts now that we've had some time to cool off from this announcement. I'm curious to hear it in the comments section below. Like the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys on our next one. Peace. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys click this one. I think you'll really like it, and YouTube thinks that you'll like this one. So, who do you believe, me or YouTube? Click one of them.